Hey Pisces, it's Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Welcome to your Opening the Heart reading. Open your heart, I believe it says. So this is live on TikTok at the present moment, but I will post the replay on YouTube. And because of the way I'm setting up the camera today, I won't be able to see any of the comments, so I'm just going to proceed and check in with the comments now and then if I remember. So, opening the heart. Oops, see, now I'm bumping the camera here. Okay, so opening the heart. This is what the entire reading is about. So, if you've caught any of my other lives, I've done all the signs. I'm on Pisces now, but it all stems from this. And I can't tell you why this particular card, because it's not, it's very special, but it's not any more special than the rest of this deck, which is really beautiful. It is the Lemurian Starchild. And you don't have to resonate as a Lemurian or a Pleiadian, whatever. But you may. I don't know how, if this is blurry or not, but I'm going to do the best that I can. We're having major storms and stuff here. So, yeah, anyways. So this is the right to love and be loved and heart healing. And I feel like for Pisces, there's a definite need for heart healing, and it's in almost all aspects of your life. So in the sense that your emotions affect every part of your life, whether it's your, romantic love life, your family life, your, friendships and coworkers and career and money, everything is affected by your heart. That's just the nature of Pisces, and especially if you have any Pisces in your chart, it's quite prominent. So let's read a little bit from Opening the Heart, and we'll see where this goes. I'm going to pull a past and future, but this is considered the present energy, but I want to read this first. So opening the heart. It says the right to love and be loved, heart healing, healing grief issues, and opening the heart chakra. Dear one, this card is an invitation to open your heart. As I open to the love that I am, the love in everything shines back at me. Do you feel that life has treated you unfairly? Know that you have been properly prepared for the initiations on your path here. Your heart has been nurtured with much light in Lemuria and on the Pleiades. Sorry, I have to turn the page. To become a very courageous heart indeed. In this lifetime, it is put to the test, for there has never been a period like this on earth. Does it feel safer to close your heart amidst the turmoil? You might get this message from the mind, from the voice of fear. When your heart is not open, you cannot fully live. Woo! That line that said, from the voice of fear. This is what's standing out to me the most right now. So take that how it resonates. Release your insecurities and your judgments of others and open to life. You might have to face hurts and issues when you open your heart, but you will also be open to love and to the grace of God that nurtures your human heart. Know that both your human heart and your cosmic heart are not fragile. Let this projection of the ego go now, for it is only the ego that fears its own death. The heart is eternal and knows that there is nothing to fear within this earthly experience. Then let this love trickle down further within to touch your inner child and spread through your whole body. Dedicate a self-nurturing space so that this loving truth can be fully received by your inner child to provide its wisdom and healing in times of confusion. It is the heart that frees humanity from its bonds, the dense forms that have been blocking the path. These denser materials cannot withstand the light of the heart, and they are, therefore, crumbling from the burden of their own weight to make way for the new earth. So I do feel like Pisces in general have had a very heavy heart, have been navigating very dense energies as far as the cosmic energy that is kind of pummeling them. That's the word I'm getting. And it's for a lot of the signs, but Pisces in particular has Neptune, which is their ruler in Pisces, with Jupiter, which used to be the ruler of Pisces. And it's like double whammy. And most of the time people associate Jupiter with, you know, bringing gifts and expansion and blessings, but it's bombarded and competing with Neptune. So this is, you know, kind of, this is the true essence of Pisces and coming into alignment with that. Now, a lot of us operating with a heavy heart, well, we're not true Pisces when we are in that way, because Pisces can, you know, go with the flow and dream big and be very spiritual and fun and loving. But when they're operating with a heavy heart, definitely can shut down. All right, so let's get the past energy for Pisces. What's the past energy for Pisces? Okay, and I just said go with the flow, and we get flow. And it says release control, divine will, and oceanic consciousness. So, you know, it's funny to me because I think that that a lot of people assume that Pisces, you know, love to be near water, and on a surface level it just sounds cute, but it's really true. And so if you are not near water, find a source of water, because I think that this is going to be crucial for healing and for kind of coming back into who you really are. So let's read a little bit. I'm not going to read the whole description, but we'll read a little bit from it. Let me find it. Oops, there it is. Okay. I can't really get it all in here. Release control, divine will, oceanic consciousness. Lemurian Starchild, the waves have a message for us. Look at the waves of the ocean, the meandering river, and the flow of clouds. Can we stop the waves, make them completely still? Even if we try to block the river, the flow will always find a way. We are like the ocean, the river, and the water, which is unstoppable because it is in the flow. We can also be a rock when we need to stand our ground at times, but this card invites us to be like water, which can be both at the bottom of the ocean and in the clouds and the sky at the same time. The water does not control the flow, it only allows it, and it rejoices in the many gifts of God. And I'm just getting like, I've never really associated, it's just weird to me that I never associated the water and the clouds as water, like water energy. But it makes sense because like Aquarius is the water bearer and they're an air energy, right? So I feel like this flow and definitely the connection between, you know, the clouds and the sky, or the sky period, and the ocean. You may be dealing with an Aquarius or have a very close connection with an Aquarius. This may be a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I just think that this could be, you know, a source where you haven't thought of to either help you, or looking at it from a sense that you haven't realized your connection with that Aquarius. I don't know where I'm getting that from. All right, so let's also pull a card for the future energy. there's a deep connection. Yeah, a deep connection with the ocean and like the weather, the clouds and the sky. So I usually always just think of the ocean and its connection with the moon and sun, but wow, that's the first time I ever really heard that. Okay, so we get the Syrian emissaries. Dream for the new earth, time now for a magical life. So I feel like Pisces really has always been preparing for a magical life, because that is our destiny. And I feel like you're being called to prep, get in the flow, open your heart, and then it's like, then here comes your dreams coming true. And again, just looking at this, like Syrian is star energy, so I'm definitely feeling a connection with Aquarius here. So let's go ahead and see what the book says. Number 6, 253. They just have the book set up a little bit complicated, so it takes me a minute. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Dream for the new earth, time now for a magical life. Planetary architects, light family, Amara. The Syrians share their love through sacred geometry, guide me to cosmic circles, and inspire my dreams for the new earth. Okay, cosmic circles. I'm pretty sure that's what Aquarius got. So I'm just getting this really strong connection with Aquarius. This is odd. We are the Syrians. We are the divine architects of planet Earth, creating the bedding for the Lemurian energy to descend. You might recognize our energy as it is the divine support that allowed the Lemurian human to come into form as if on a cushioned slide from the heavens towards the earth. This is a long one. Let me just find... Okay. Your life can be a Lemurian fairy tale happening by itself. Are there still issues remaining in your consciousness, remnants of the old paradigm? There's a time and place to look at these issues, to face them, and to be done with them. Right now, simply dream that they are healed and transformed. Dream up the magic. Do you still feel a need to work more on yourself? Solutions to problems are simpler than you think. This card chose you because you don't need to work on anything right now. Our message is to simply dream, to dream up a new earth and a new life. Let go of any idea of fixing or solving anything in your life. Simply dream the new paradigm into being and allow the Syrian energy and the Syrian beings to be with you. Wow. Okay, and then there's an affirmation here that says, my heart opens to the new earth dream in each and every moment. So I know that me personally, and I'm Pisces pretty much every way you can be, but I know that I've been soul searching for at least 1.5 years, but really solidly for a year. And so that's huge, because I know that a lot of it had to do with just the planetary energy that we were going through, but huge changes in coming back to that flow of who you really are, Pisces. And so whether you've been hurt by a relationship, maybe it's been hurt, your career, and I feel like you were in a place where you may have really identified yourself based on your career, and that career may be no more. So it's about getting back to yourself, about getting back into that flow. And I feel like there's, a need for you to do that, not just for yourself, but for those around you and the world. I mean, it's just like, we need Pisces in the world, right? So it's about, I feel like I don't know why I'm struggling for words so much today. But I feel like there's been, like, Pisces is not accepted for the mystical, magical people that they really are. And we so need that right now with everything that is just so crazy in the world, and watching the news. And I don't know how many of you can even stand it. I can't even watch news anymore. It eats away my soul. I have to not watch it. So anyways, let's get into this with the tarot. What's the past energy? What is this flow, this releasing control that happened in the recent past? What do we have for Pisces? And I'm sorry if you came in looking for like free readings. I will be doing that. I did set up a twin flame reading yesterday, but I had some technical difficulties with our electricity going out because of AC and such. So I had to cancel, and I will make time for that, I promise. So, and if you're coming in late, you can always watch the replay on YouTube. So what is the past energy? What is this flow energy about here? And we have Judgment. And I just see this flow. It's like finally, okay, so they call it Blossom in this deck. So finally letting go of what might have been blocking this light so that you can come back into flow and being able to go with the flow, right? But we will get clarification. So what's the current energy for Pisces? The Five of Swords. So this is putting you, I feel like this is like conflict, and this could be mental conflict. I feel like it's like you're struggling to find the way, in a sense. So it's overthinking, it's looking at things and saying, but if I do this, then that puts somebody else out. And if I do this, then that's really putting myself out. And I feel like you're really going to need to put yourself first. Put yourself first in the sense of healing, of loving yourself, of recognizing your self-worth and being able to truly hold a standard, like, and set up boundaries. Enforcing boundaries that you probably already have set up. Okay, so what's the challenge for Pisces? And we have the Four of Swords. Just breathe. And I know this card came out for Aquarius. Anyways, so I feel like Four of Swords, you're struggling with allowing that healing, stopping, taking that time for yourself, whether it's just needing rest, meditation, you need to go through a rejuvenation, and I feel like with that Syrian description, it was talking about stop trying to work out things. And that may be what you've been trying to do, is figure out things and try to come up with solutions for how to make yourself fit in certain situations, how to not be in pain in situations. And I feel like it's sent you in circles in many ways, but Spirit is asking you to just rest and not try to figure anything out right now. Okay, and we'll get clarification on that for sure. So what is the advice from Spirit for Pisces? And we have the Empress, nurture. And I know this came out yesterday too, and I have shuffled a lot, believe that. So I feel like this goes hand in hand with this Blossom energy here, and they are both major arcana, Blossom and Nurture. But the Empress is all about growth, fertility, nurturing, mothering. So I feel like this is what it's getting back to, and allowing yourself to be mothered by others as well as nurturing others. So whether you're a mother or not, I just feel like it's kind of like you've been this to so many people, but it's about now allowing that to happen to you. And, you know, this could be telling you to connect with your mother, whether she is, in physical on the earth or if she's in spirit. I feel like there's a need to connect with your mother. Yeah. All right. So what is the outcome here? And we have the heart chakra. And that's what this whole thing is about, is healing that heart chakra. And so I'm not surprised to see that. So I feel like there's almost like Spirit is saying, here's your step-by-step. Here's how to do it. You know, we have 2 with 20, which is 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's kind of like, yeah, coming back around to who you really are. Finding yourself. But I feel like that's probably what's been going on, is, you know, trying to find yourself. And yeah, just relax. There's no need to put work in on yourself. Just relax and allow Spirit to guide you. Allow messages to come through. Allow your heart to feel, even if it is painful. Allow yourself to feel it for right now. Because that's when you're going to get this true healing here. All right. So why is this Judgment energy here for the recent past? Okay. Too many cards. Why is Judgment here for the recent past for Pisces? And we have the Fool. So I feel like there's been things that have made you in fear of just taking a leap of faith. And it could be that you've been really working on yourself and feeling like you're not prepared. But that's the point. The leap of faith comes when you are letting go of fear. So I feel like that fear was holding this light back. And now it's like, Spirit is saying, take the leap of faith. Or it might not even be a leap of faith. It might just be about either a new direction or just having faith that you don't have to figure things out. You'll just, if you go with the flow will carry you where you need to go. And have faith that God is orchestrating your life. You don't have to figure it out. All right. So why is the 5 of Swords here? This 5 of Swords energy here, win or lose. Why is this here for the current energy for Pisces? I have the 2 of Wands. So I feel like this is kind of like, this is where you've been trying to figure out, where am I going to go? What are my next steps? And I feel like there is some type of truth hidden. You see how it's like buried in the ground. And so I feel like, you know, it's like you have put in a lot of work. Just let go of this idea that you have to figure out. I mean, you have somebody here with a globe and like, you know, it looks like, yeah, it's like a, I don't know if you can see it here. It's like a VW bus with the surfboard. So maybe this person is thinking about going to California. Anyways, I just feel like there's something coming that's going to just make it clear and just be open. I think that's more than anything. Yeah, opening the heart. Being open to where you're going to be divinely guided. Where's the flow going to take you? So why is this 4 of Swords Just breathe. Why is this a challenge for Pisces right now? The Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is all about uncertainty, possibly not being able to see the truth. So this is why you need to rest, relax, and rejuvenate, and allow Spirit to send you the messages, because it's kind of like I definitely get this caught up in your head, trying to figure things out. What should I do? What should I do? And you're not going to hear your intuition this way. It's like distractions, right? Like too much going on to be able to see clearly. Okay, so why do we have this Empress energy here? Nurture. I mean, this represents for me, like, can represent Mother Earth. It can represent the Garden of Eden. It's like, it goes kind of into this rejuvenation and rest and relaxation. Although the Empress has responsibilities and has, you know, goals and is all about growth. But this is the advice. So the challenge is getting the rest and relaxation that you need. But the advice is this Empress energy. So why is that here? Spirit, show us clearly for Pisces. And we have the Four of Cups. So, you know, this is a strange depiction of it that I don't actually care for too much. But because a lot of times the Four of Cups can represent, you know, boredom or discontentment, or, you know, just not thrilled with life. But what I also see this as is Spirit is giving you an opportunity. And the traditional depiction has like the universe handing this person a cup, but they're too worried about all the other junk going on that they miss the opportunity. That's also another meaning of this card. And so I feel like Spirit is really saying that you do have, you know, they are working on something very magical for you. You may not be seeing it, or it's just not here yet. So knowing that there's divine intervention, that there is a plan that you're not necessarily privy to. All right, so why is the heart chakra here as the outcome for Pisces? And incidentally, then when you look at this, here's the Empress. She's getting that opportunity given to her by the divine, and she's grabbing it. So it's like there's the contrast here. This is someone who's just not open or not seeing the magic going on, and this is the Empress who's actually reaching out and grabbing it. So I feel like the rest and rejuvenation here is what's going to make, you know, like open yourself to see what opportunities Spirit has for you. So again, sorry, why is this heart chakra here for Pisces as the outcome? And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be in regard to work, but if you look at this, it also looks like the phases of the moon. So I feel like you have been working on yourself, and I feel like you are much further along than you realize. You've been putting in the work, and you will receive the rewards. So that's what I'm getting here. The bottom of the deck, we have you showing up here with the moon. So I'm definitely getting like there's a need to really, you're opening your heart is going to bring about that deeper connection to your intuition. Let go of trying to work so hard on this, and it will just come. The universe will just hand it to you. It will come with your flow here. And that's really beautiful. Okay. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and get a Enchanted Map Oracle to close this out. What do we have for Pisces? What's the guidance for Pisces? Oh, okay. It went flying. All right. And we get the Golden Palace, but it was flipped upside down. So that's number 23. Let me find it here. So the reversed meaning, I'll hold it upright in case there's any intuitive messages that come to you by watching this. Let go of your tight hold on what you believe security should look like. Now is the time to conserve your energy and count your blessings. Resist the pull to become miserly. There will be enough money, love, youth, food, and shelter to go around. A mindset of fear and lack will shut off the flow of true abundance. Trust in the tides because the flow always returns from the ebb. Chop wood, carry water, as the Chinese proverb says. Practice faith and the treasure will be revealed. In fact, you'll find it in plain sight. And that definitely sums up everything that was brought out in this reading. So not much more I can say to that. Again, if you came in late, I am going to repost this on my YouTube channel. I'm sorry that the way it's set up, I can't see the comments right now. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And I will be back a little later. I'll go live to do Aries. All right. So again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.